It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and we've got some history in this battle of AFL alumni. It's the Bengals and the Chiefs, and it comes your way next on Madden NFL 25.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us in a very rainy Kansas City, Missouri at venerable GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. Hello again, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Chiefs ball club. They come in off a loss in the season opener, which doubled as the home opener.
And when you lose that way, at home, season opener, it almost feels like two losses. So it's a big fight to get yourselves ready to go to play the next week.
Meanwhile, for the Bengals here, they were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in week 2. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Here come the Bengals now to take over. They'll be led out by their quarterback, the guy out of California, the former Cal Bear, Jared Goff.
And he was terrific in the opener, threw 3 touchdown passes, and make no mistake about it, he was eager to get right back out and do it again. So I think we'll see him try to test the secondary quite a bit as this game goes on.
Opening play, and Goff wants to pass it. That's to the former Cardinal and Raven. It's Hollywood Brown. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. A huge play there right off the bat. 42 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy, because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Trey McBride, his second touchdown on the season. And the Bengals are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms, because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So here are the Chiefs now under their veteran head coach, Andy Reid. Commanding the offense will be Lamar Jackson, the electric quarterback out of the University of Louisville.
And he certainly had his share of struggles in the opener, threw a couple of ill-timed interceptions in the game. So that was something that was harped upon all week in practice. Because if he's going to help this team be a winning one, he can't give the football away like he did last week.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They go play action now. Jackson rolling to his right. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Partner, the good ones have a clock running in their head, okay? Because it says something like this. I've got this many seconds to find a target. After that, I have to tuck it and try and get some yardage on this first down snap. He doesn't just get some yards, though. He gets a big gain, and they'll come right back with another 1st and 10.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. The Chiefs had 0-1 on the year following the loss in the opener, and they were given a gift of 2 straight home games to start the campaign. Dropped one of them already. You have to figure a split of these two probably imperative.
And they did talk about that with us prior to the game, about how important it is to start the season 1-1, especially with 2 games at home. Because if you go 0-2, hard to make those up on the road as the season progresses.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll run. Here's the former Seminole. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Quinnen Williams, so hard to block, and he shows it that time, making the tackle for loss.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. To throw is Jackson. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. Yeah, this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their 2nd drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
Isaiah Simmons, boy, he can move all over the field, and he gets a tackle for loss there. To throw is gone. This will be caught by Brown. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. 3rd and 7 now. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. From the gun on third down, Goff. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That's a third down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
Again, Goff. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Now it's Goff. Throw left side complete. That's Brown. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's second down. Goff. That's complete to McBride. 3 catches now this afternoon, the same number he had all of last week. Also, it's a first down. Goff throwing again. Over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that'll make it second down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for him.
And it'll be intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Throwing is Jackson. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and the Bengals grab it. And a tough turnover there as now they will have it at the 6-yard line, 1st and goal. The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot, but a QB has to have that sixth sense, doesn't it?
He really does, and I know of one team at one point was training their quarterback with that time frame, and anytime he didn't get rid of the ball within the right amount of time, they would blow a horn or blow a whistle to show him this is what that time is, just what you're talking about, training him to understand this is the amount you have, make sure the ball's gone. Didn't happen in this case.
Goff now looking to throw. Touchdown, Bengals! Trey McBride, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. KC's offense ready to take over. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. The drive will begin with a run by Benson. Fighting. Now a loose football. The ball comes out.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. The fumble on first down. Now here's second down. Here's Jackson to throw. Buying time to his left. And he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second quarter from Arrowhead. It's the Chiefs in possession, as they've got it with a third down and long coming up. Boy, tough spot here as they approach the line of scrimmage. A long way to go to try to pick up this first down. That is knocked away and incomplete, but a penalty flag in the backfield. This might be a roughing call. Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so, they're going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
Calling a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. Now it's Jackson. Open man here is Benson. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. That one a first down pickup of 8. Jackson now. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down. Back to the ground. Here's Gibbs. They'll get this up to the 47 and brought down there. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Gibbs will try and pick it up. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
Offside. Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
Here's Jackson. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4. Jackson. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down. Now Jackson. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. They'll send Austin in motion right. They'll fake the jet sweep. And now it's Jackson off play action. This is caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now it's Jackson. Forced out to his left. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Lamar Jackson taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Chiefs are back within a score. Well, that was all Lamar Jackson all the time on that drive, both through the air and in the end with the touchdown run.
Yeah, how about him doing things a little bit on the reverse side there, Brandon, because he softened him up throwing the football and opened up the running lanes. And when he gets a little bit of a sliver, he's gone, and that's exactly what he did there.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
Goff now to throw. And his throw here's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Back to throw. Goff. He's got his target. That's complete. He's going to have the first down and then some. And finally brought down at the 31-yard line. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it's going to yield a new set of downs. Now Goff. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And did he get the feet down? Yes, touchdown. Jared Goff with his 3rd touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Bengals go up by 2 touchdowns. So this offensive unit, yeah, they were solid in the opening week victory, and now they are looking just as sharp here in week 2.
And that's exactly what you want, too, because you want to get better each and every week and really ramp up as the season goes on. I know it's still early in the season and a lot can happen, but this offense, they look like they're going to be fun to watch each and every time out.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. And we got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to KC. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness, maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Perfect example of the kind of attitude you have to play defensive back in the NFL. You want to be the only defender around, and you want them to challenge you. And on that play, he came through.
And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. So here are the Bengals set to take over. They defeated the Patriots last week, now looking to make it 2 in a row here as they come up 1st and 10. And he caught it up. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this 2nd week of the regular season. Here's Goff. Here's a screen now for Pollard. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide. And these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
Able to find Gray here. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. And we got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Goff. A throw out wide, going to be incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Swinging this out for Pollard. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. In motion comes the tight end left. Now Goff. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. To the air again. Goff. Oh, wide open receiver. It's Harrison. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Goff. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. It's Jeffrey Simmons that time who got in to record the sack. It's 2nd and goal, but now all the way back at the 14. From the gun, here's Goff. That's dumped off to Pollard. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Now Goff on 3rd and goal. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Jeffrey Simmons. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. And he didn't get it there. No, it's no good. Just shy of the crossbar. Sorry, Coach, put a pin in that. We are going to move right on to the 3rd quarter here. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the 2nd half. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he's able to get this all the way to the 40 before going out of bounds. They try the 50-yarder and miss it, and now this offense has it 1st and 10 at the 40. The 2nd half starts with a run by Gibbs. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. And we're at the 41, 2nd and 9. Jackson from the shotgun. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing is Jackson. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. And the return across midfield into the 46-yard line. After the interception, here's Goff. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. Here's 2nd and 3. Goff now looks to throw. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, third quarter, but that, not the smartest of throws.
I agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now, if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. And Xavier Worthy, 66 yards. And the Chiefs have got it back to within a score. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Now a 2nd and 2. They toss it down to Pollard. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 10 yards there on a Bengal first. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. Goff now looking to throw. He's going deep for Brown. It's caught at the 10. And he'll be marked down all the way inside the KC 10. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. To throw is Goff. Looking middle, and that's complete. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. Now it's Goff. This is caught. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. They've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? Pollard will take this one in. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
Now it's Jackson. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City 1st down. Shotgun snap and a give to Benson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. steps away to his left. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. And now Jackson will look to throw it. He finds Austin complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Now Jackson. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'm guaranteeing quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. In motion right is Austin. Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. They shakes him off, but now he's swallowed up and taken down. That time multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. The former 3rd overall pick, Quinnen Williams, there to bring him down. And this will not have the distance to get there. Short, no good, just under the crossbar, and this will remain a 2-touchdown game. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Gone. This is sort of what you would call the put-away drive, isn't it? I mean, they score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, the fact you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Trying to run for it with Pollard. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. Oh, look at the juke. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. Going to run again here with Pollard. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now a timeout called for by the offense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Harrison. So the completion gets him just a yard. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. And the attempt at 3 will have to come from the other end of the field. We're back now in KC. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They go ahead and snap it. Goff. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. Now a first carry for their fullback. And only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30.
Now that's the defense that they were looking for, being able to get extra bodies to the point of attack to deal with the big guy carrying the ball. You really don't want to be in a position where it's a one-on-one tackle with him.
A run up the middle with Irving. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. The offense on 3rd down, they've hit on 6 of their 8 tries. Very good. This is 3rd and 4. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. And the Chiefs are right back in this football game. That is the play they needed in a two-score game here in the fourth quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need to execute. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. It'll only be a loss of a couple, but the pressure gets home on first down. To throw is Jackson. Under pressure, they got him again. Quinnen Williams able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Well, collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number, it's just staggering because there's so many ways to try and counteract it. But in this case, they've got no answers for this unrelenting pressure coming at their quarterback.
Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. Going up top. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Now, this is a nice little gift wrap situation as they take over 1st and goal. Irving. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought. This one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And this win was impressive, Charles. And look, they were on